How does this apply to the, how would you say it, the diseases of modern life? Status and anxiety, some people call it affluenza. How does this system affect, you know, the way we feel inside and the way we are living with our family and so on?
Well, look, I mean, studies have shown that actually the thing that makes human beings most happy is permanence of human relationship. That's really stable, loving human relationships are what, as it were, fosters human happiness regardless. That's why when you go into the third world, people are always shocked at how happy people are. Why? Because they have stable human relationships. The sort of economic and social system we follow undermines stable human relationships. They've shown, for instance, studies have shown that the single most successful thing that cultures can do to make people more happy is to remove advertising. Advertising makes people deeply dissatisfied with their life, their achievements, their wife, their husband, their children, where they live. It undermines and erodes any sense of self-worth. And so we're now producing in the West a society of advertising and glamour, where we follow meaningless celebrities. But this isn't just accidental, this is fundamental to our economic system. Because making people who are essentially have nothing of any inherent worth in terms of what they've achieved, celebrities, undermines and erodes our own sense of self-worth and belief.
Well, what about the family? How does neoliberalism and capitalism, how does it go along with the family?
Well, very simply, economically at first. Again, 30, 40 years ago, a single skilled manual labourer's wage was enough to provide for a family of 4. Now even 2 middle-class people working together all the hours God sends aren't enough to provide for a family of 2.
Because the wages haven't been rising?
The wages haven't been rising, inflation has been rising. For instance, since about 1970, across the developed world, wage rises have been below rates of inflation. So wages just cannot keep up with prices. So people have to work more, and because they have to work more, their social interaction is lessened. They don't have the children that they want to have, and if they do have the children, they're not able to look after them to the level that they want to. Studies have clearly shown that a large percentage of women want to stay with their children longer, don't necessarily want to go back to work, but they have to because the family themselves can't cope. And this has terrible consequences for Europe, because it means that Europeans are suffering all sorts of crises in they're not producing enough children to finance all of our pensions in later life, for example.
But on a more fundamental level,
sure.